Hello and welcome to another edition of After the Whistle Wednesday, December 18th. I said March 18th. I don't know. Shoot. I'm all over the place. I don't even know why. I know, right? I'm already thinking, when? Like,
Christmas. Yeah, true. Maybe it's the weather.
It's man, cold.
I mean, it'd be warm some days, freezing the next day, warm during the day, freezing at night.
I would love to tell y'all my thoughts on that. You guys would think I was crazy.
It's like winter fighting for its life.
I mean, you know, I don't like calling people the C word.
Yo. Hey, yo, Stevie, since you're an official, can you please tell people that a flop is not a foul?
No, it's not a foul.
Because, man, my comments is just going crazy. People keep saying he flopped. That's a foul. And I keep responding with, a flop is not a foul. A flop is a flop.
So what they're probably thinking about or referring to is an excessive flop, which ends up being a technical foul.
Yeah.
And they only do that
after they warned you the first time.
Right. Okay. That's what they're talking about. But if somebody flops and the ref doesn't call it, or the ref does call it, they're probably going to call it on him, the guy that flopped. Yeah. They're not going to call it offensive foul.
Yeah. But I'm saying because the video I put up, they called the blocking foul.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, they called it a blocking foul, which I didn't think was a block. I thought it was a play on, but
he thought it was too.
Yeah.
He reacted to the crowd. Could you see how late that call was?
That late, I was there. That late was like 10 seconds late.
His knees started to shake.
Yeah, he reacted. You could tell that ref. He reacted to the crowd because he didn't blow it. Yo, they was laying on the floor for like a second or two, and then he blew the whistle. I said, "What?"
And you know what's funny? One of the refs, I seen the next day. When it was talking, it was like, yeah, that call was terrible.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm glad you know, because man, that was such a bad. But yeah, everybody's like, he flopped. Like we get it, he flopped, but it's not a blocking foul.
It's let it go on, and that's what I thought he was gonna do. And then when he blew the whistle, I said to Mook, I said, what? Mook said, that's what I said.
Especially in the semifinals game, a state semifinals game. Come on, man.
But he played to the crowd. You could tell. Rewind it. Watch it.
Oh yeah.
The crowd went, oh.
Now, question: Do refs do ref camp anymore?
Probably not, but they're supposed to.
Now, how do you feel about I'm excluding you, but how do you feel that like the way they kind of like monitor everybody else? How come refs don't get monitored the same way?
They do. You could, if you want. Like I just think the public really doesn't know the system. But if you find out who the assigner is and who's assigning these games, you could reach out to them if you have it.
No, I mean somebody in the gym. At all these games, monitoring the performance of some of these refs, because some of these refs shouldn't be allowed. Some of these refs shouldn't be allowed to ref playoff games because you're sabotaging some of these kids' career. You can't if you're running on your heels up the court. That means you're kind of too old to be on your feet. Yeah. So you need to be doing JV and freshman games. Like there got to be a certain pecking order.
Probably a selection, different way they select the refs.
And then when I went to camp over the summer, they had ref camp at the camp I was at Who Mountain. So like we witnessed them getting reprimanded, them being told no, that's not a block, it's an actual charge and things of that nature. So like I know what goes on during the summer, and some of you have not done your due diligence in making sure you're the best referee you should be.
Yeah, man.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm saying.
But yeah,
I don't want to criticize, my fellow guys, but at the same time, these guys, you're 100% correct.
The thing is, these guys ref for 30, 40, 50 years. These kids only in school for 4.
And I think that's why they changed the system too. Like now, you don't have to take classes to be a ref. Like when I became a ref,
that's
ridiculous. Now you can go online and just do it.
So basically, they're watering down referees and you're getting nonsense. You're getting trash because the upper echelon, there's no longer a standard. There needs to be a standard for everything, especially if you're overseeing teenagers. The standard for everybody overseeing.
Not even teenagers. Sometimes you have games where there's 8-year-olds, 5, 6, 7-year-olds, where you have to even be more sensitive and
you get my point?
Aware. Yeah. I do get. That's why I said I don't want to criticize, but at the same time, I 100% agree with you.
I mean, but like there's a difference between constructive criticism and just bashing people, acting like you're perfect. You didn't do that. Yeah. Constructive criticism to help the referee universe. So they aren't running to their cars after these games. They're not looking over their shoulders. They're not being pressured by the refs. I mean, pressured by the fans. They can actually comfortably make the calls and actually based on the knowledge too.
Right, and that's what makes me different. I think from these refs, because even when I deal with men, if I make a call, I'll explain to them why I made the call. Yeah. And that makes a huge difference in the game, whether they agree with it or not. Now, at least they see, okay, well, I see what you saw now.
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't agree with you, Stevie. Nah, I still think this, but all right, I understand. And I'm like, well, I don't agree with you. Yeah. That was my call, and let's move on.
Yeah. This playoffs, there was one game I saw. This was probably the best officiating game I saw all year.
Who was it? Who was the crew?
Holbrook in Prospect Hill Academy. I forget who the crew was, but the first quarter went by so fast because I looked up, I'm like, oh snap, they haven't called a foul yet. Because the game was just so
and sometimes the
game was just going like that. They didn't call a foul till like 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that. I'm like, holy crap, this is the first time I've seen this happen. But
that's how you know.
And the best thing probably about those refs, they probably called them in and said, yo, we're going to let y'all play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They let them know before the game even started, the coaches too.
And the thing was, they couldn't, even if they wanted to call foul, they couldn't because they was just scoring at a pace. Like, it was just like.
And to be real honest with you, when you get to a certain level, that's unspoken. Like you don't even got to speak that. You already know what type of game it's going to be.
Yeah, you got like the first couple minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you already know when it's a semifinal, final game. Yeah. You already know how we're going to call this game. So don't even. Like I did one other day in Malden. I did a championship. Okay, high school youth rec. Right? It was high school youth rec. They told me, yo. They invite me. They send me letters like to their banquet. They told me like, yo, you're the best ref around, Stevie. I'm not just saying this because I'm being real with you. There's not a game that I don't do where a parent don't come up to me and say, yo, you're one of the best refs I've ever seen.
Right.
That's how you handle the crowd, how you handle the criticism, how you handle the players on the floor. And I tell them the reason why, because I've been every single one of those.
Yeah.
So when you're every single one of those, it's easy to navigate through it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Hey man, it's March Madness, man. The madness has begun. There was 2 games last night. Howard won their first ever.
Oh, they beat.
Oh yeah, that's so.
Yeah, their first ever tournament game. They've been in a couple times. Yeah, so their head coach, forgetting his name, but he played at Duke in the early to mid '90s.
Light skin?
No, he's dark skinned. But I think he graduated in '95 from Duke. He played there.
He didn't. Oh, that's Trajan Lane, and then was later.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, was it the dude that hit to have Chapel?
Nah, he's like, that's what I said.
This dude's black.
my bad.
He's black.
That's what I said. Cable, he's cultured too. He said he's dark. He's dark skinned.
He black. But
my business brain on.
No, because I was reading something. He said after college he went right into coaching.
Okay.
I probably would.
Maybe Pedro can help us out on this one. But this one's gonna be on my mind, P.
What was your guard?
I don't know what position he was. I'll find his name.
Yeah, just fine.
You mean from Duke, right?
Yeah, he's the head coach.
He's a head coach at Howard right now.
But
he played at
bug
Duke.
me out.
You said 95?
Yeah.
It's not Avery. I know what you mean.
Kenneth Blakeney.
Oh, Blakeney?
Blakeney.
yeah.
Blakeney.
Yeah,
Okay.
Blakeney.
I wasn't watching Duke then. Next year I was watching.
I know Grant Hill. You know what I'm saying? I know
But no, this was good for them because he's been there. He's kind of building this up because last year they had like a freshman in there. He was like one of the top freshmen
coming into.
Yeah, and then he transferred to like Minnesota or something like that. But
talking about.
Yeah, but this is kind of
too bad they got Michigan.
Yo, he was related to these dudes, right? He was not Bull and them.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
the one that did the karate kick overseas. Don Maker. He was a maker. He was Don Maker's little brother. That's the one from Howard.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah. So this is his coaching resume before getting to Howard in 2019. After he graduated Duke in '95, James Madison for a year.
Okay.
LaSalle for a year. Delaware.
Oh, I know this guy. I know the coach. Okay. Yeah.
Then Seton Hall, then back to Delaware, Marshall, Harvard, Columbia, and then got to Howard. But this is good for Howard, though.
He paid his dues.
They definitely paid his dues. Definitely paid his dues. That's 20-something years of being an assistant before becoming a head coach. So.
And he's a brother.
Yeah, and he's a brother. So, yeah, but as you said, they get Yeah,
That's good.
They got Michigan State coming up.
Michigan. They got Michigan.
They got Michigan.
Michigan State.
Oh, they got, yeah.
That's a big difference, especially this year.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah, and then the night game, the last game, Texas and NC State. Texas won on a buzzer beater. One of the assistant coaches almost got choked by the head coach because he ran on the court with time still left on there. But that was actually a good game though. It was Texas. It was like 1 second left. They hit the shot to pretty much take the lead with like 1.1 seconds left in regulation. And
yeah, that's tough, man. And, you know what I mean? Because these guys work all year to get to the tournament, and then you got to play in, and then you lose at the buzzer.
Well, it's crazy because last year Texas was in the situation. That's how they lost. They lost in.
So that's kind of that karma. They got it back. They reversed it.
So it was kind of a get back. But
who they got?
They move on. That's a good question. Who do they got?
Oh, they got
BYU. They playing AJ.
AJ.
They playing AJ.
Didn't they play this year already? Are they in the same conference?
Nah, Texas in the SEC now.
Oh, they're in the SEC.
Yeah,
okay.
There's these conference realignments, man.
I forgot what some of these people are.
I can't wait to do this.
Man, who you talking about? But man, we're gonna get into these brackets, man. We're filling them out as we go on. And since we were already here, we talk East region. Duke is the #1 overall seed. They'll be taking on Siena. 8-9 matchup is Ohio State versus TCU. St. John's versus Northern Iowa 5 versus 12. Kansas versus Cal Baptiste 4 versus 13. Louisville versus South Florida. Michigan State versus North Dakota, UCLA versus UCF, and UConn versus Furman. What a side of the bracket this is with the teams and coaches that they got in there, man.
This is an unbelievable bracket. I want to say shout out to my man Alex, though.
Oh, yeah, Alex Wilkins, yes,
Alex
sir.
Wilkins, right out there. He's a Massachusetts kid. He's playing for Furman, freshman. I think he was freshman of the year in the conference, too. Unbelievable player, man.
I think he got mentioned.
Okay, but I know. Yeah, but I know he was freshman, all team, CAA or something.
Yeah.
Too bad they got UConn.
I'm just talking about how you said the coaches on here. You got Hurley, Izzo, and my homeboy from Kansas. What's his name again?
Self.
And then you got Patino. What the hell?
Patino might be might be the best coach in this bracket.
Yeah. They did that on purpose.
It's kind of rare that you even see these teams even on the same bracket.
Right.
Like, it's kind of rare. You see Kansas, UConn, and Michigan State.
Yeah, rarely does that happen. But
so, what is the first round?
I think Duke is going. I think the first Duke. Yeah, they're going. Siena, thanks, but you're gonna have a go.
Yeah.
So we going game by game?
Y'all want to go game by game?
Yeah,
all right, let's do it.
as well. Duke, Siena. I got. That's an easy one.
I got Duke.
Yeah. Boozer. The Boozer twins could do something pretty unique.
You got?
Oh, I got Duke.
Okay.
Yeah, the Boozer twins could do something pretty unique. Four straight state titles in high school, 3 straight EYBL titles.
They know how to win. Those guys are winners.
They know how to win.
Was their dad a champion at Duke?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he won. He won.
Oh, yeah.
He won.
He played with Jay Will.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He was on that team. Yeah.
That's my dog, too.
TCU, Ohio State. I'm actually going with TCU.
Me, too. That's what I got down.
Same.
I picked TCU.
Northern Iowa.
Wait, before you move on, though. It's always that 8-9. That 8-9 game is always like, woo.
Yeah,
like,
those 8-9s and like the 7-10 games. Those are.
You don't know. I just think they got to edge it out, TCU.
Yeah.
But, all right.
St. John's. I'm going with St. John's over
for sure.
Northern Iowa.
They look good.
They really look good. They got a masked kid on there, Josan. Sanan, he's on there. Kansas, what are we doing here?
Yeah, that's easy. Hopefully, but it's easy.
Because you know how Kansas' track record is.
Yeah,
bro.
this is true.
They lose first round,
yeah,
bro.
the first week,
And I ain't gonna lie, I looked at that game like,
Me too. That looked like one of those upsets.
if
like,
they lose,
maybe.
I'll be highly upset next week.
Yo, because that Cal Baptist team is not
they got
too bad.
They got a guard that's pretty tough too that can score the ball, but
I think With the Peterson, right?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna try to put one of his better performances in his tournament so they can stop second guessing him and stuff like that.
because that dude, he scores effortless.
Yeah, he's serious.
It's just, it looks too easy for him sometimes.
It really is. That's why I don't blame him sitting down when he wants to.
But it was a thing.
I think he's still number one.
But there was a thing he talked about, like he get full body cramps where he can't move. That was like one of the things that was.
That's a diet thing, though.
Yeah.
That's either a diet or he's lacking like a certain mineral or vitamin naturally in your body that you gotta like try to supplement.
Right.
Your whole I know about cramps. Your whole body cramping is crazy, and I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
So
It's probably some kind of condition.
you gotta be crazy dehydrated to feel like that, bro. So hopefully you figure that out, man.
Yeah. All right, this might be an upset here, Louisville and South Florida, because Louisville's best player is not playing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Let me switch that.
Yeah, he's not playing. I just saw that.
Because
today.
South Florida is serious.
That's
They
why,
ain't
that's, why,
bad.
that's why I'm going to put South Florida.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with y'all on that one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's gonna ruin
Michigan
my
State,
online bracket.
Michigan State and North Dakota. I mean, I think it's going to be a dunk show.
Yeah, Michigan State.
How many low blows gonna be thrown in that game? You only throw so many of them before you start thinking it's on purpose, bro. All right, come on.
UCF and UCLA. These are where the upsets happen too. Them 7-10 matchups.
Yeah, I thought about it last night when I
They
was
left UCF though, both them guys, right?
Yeah,
I'm going with UCLA.
they
I went with. Listen, that was one of those games I looked at too. I was like, UCLA. I saw them in their tournament though. They look good.
Yeah,
in the Big Ten.
it's their coach though. UCLA's coach. He might sabotage them. He's a good coach.
He be having his moments.
Yeah, he definitely be having his moments. Like kicking a player out the game because you thought he did a hard foul. When
I'm always gonna give my player the benefit of doubt. You got to ride with your team.
Regardless. You get him after.
But that's him probably trying to appease the people upstairs. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to appease somebody. You think that your own player would try to hurt somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to do something.
Especially when he's like, he went to that school. He played with those guys. He was on that team, so he has camaraderie with those guys. And like, why would he? And then you look at the replay. It was just like he was just trying to made a play on the ball. Like, come on, man.
You know how they blow stuff.
But for him to have to come out, I think he issued an apology. I think did he issue an apology? Or
he didn't issue an apology. He just spoke on it.
I think I'm always gonna ride my plays, bro. We figure out who's wrong. We get in the locker room.
That's what I said. After you deal with that later. Right now,
I'm never gonna chastise a player, man. That's crazy.
Right now, with my guy, bro.
That's wild. All right, we got Florida. We'll take on the winner of Lehigh and Prairie View. We know Keith's gonna be watching this game tonight.
Yeah.
Crazy, but
I actually picked Prairie View tonight. Lehigh looks tough, but I picked Prairie View.
Yeah, it don't matter. Florida's gonna be.
Yeah, I ain't even picked neither one of them teams. They got me the Florida boys, and Boogie was Boogie in that conference championship.
Yo, they look.
You got the Asian boy too.
Yeah, the little Asian dude was throwing lobs.
He got better as the season went on. He finally got adjusted. He's coming from the Ivy League into SEC. He's got adjusted.
Yeah, you remind me
and I
of
think
Jeremy Lin a little bit.
I think Boogie Flandy's gonna kind of have like a redemption tournament because the way last year go and then transferring all that out. Clemson and Iowa. I don't know too much about them. I saw Clemson a little bit, but.
I picked Clemson.
I'm gonna go Iowa.
Yeah, I'm going with Iowa too because
I don't know much about neither one. Though.
See, I know a little bit about Clemson. That's why I picked them because they was in the conference championship out there and they didn't win it. Yeah.
McNeese State and Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt has had a really good season.
Yeah, Vandy's looking nice.
5 versus 12, that's another one where upsets usually happen.
Yeah, but not in this.
I don't think McNeese got the personnel though.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they got the kid that carries the boombox.
I mean, McNeese is known for having like good guards. They're not really known for like their big presence.
And I just think Vanderbilt, man, they built to shoot the ball, man. They're a bunch of scorers over there, bro.
Facts. Nebraska, nice.
Yep.
They got my boy with the glasses, with the goggles. I watched him play in high school.
Yeah,
my
man.
He's tough.
Terrence Crawford is raving all about those guys right now.
Gavin Grifford, he's nice.
He is. He's going crazy.
I don't blame him. I think I must have said about Nebraska.
He going out there.
On the Cornhuskers.
And him.
For real.
VCU and North Carolina. This might be an upset. I don't know if Caleb Wilson is playing.
I picked UNC though.
I'm going with UNC.
I'm going with VCU.
Oh my God! I only say that because this man is a Tar Heel
Yeah,
guy.
I am, but I'm going with VCU. I don't
Really?
know.
You're going against your team?
The first round, bro.
What do you feel?
Yeah.
He's trying to win that $1 billion.
Caleb Wilson, man.
You heard about that $1 billion?
Yeah.
You get a perfect bracket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that with Kalisha, whatever. Kalshi.
I just caught it because of the radio. You know what I mean? But one time I actually turned it on.
Yeah, Kalshi.
But I don't know if Caleb Wilson is playing. He makes a big difference. And also, my cousin got accepted to VCU.
Congrats.
Okay.
Congrats.
So, and I got a cousin that graduated from there. So.
Congrats. Watch your moves, though.
Yeah.
Congrats to you, though.
Illinois versus Penn. This is another one. We got some mass guys.
Me too.
Oh, hold up. We got on TJ.
TJ Powell's on
Yeah,
there.
there's a couple.
My boy Jay Jones
It
is
keeps
on
looking
there.
I like those guys.
Ryan Altman, my boy Ryan Altman.
So Lil Keith got a look-alike.
Yeah,
He looks like him, but if he was like 6'4".
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryan
Crazy.
Altman, Ryan. Yeah, those are my guys, man. Those are my guys. So this is a biased pick. I'm picking Penn. This is a biased pick on my end.
I'm sorry, I'm going Illinois.
Yeah, I already
Sorry,
went with Illinois. It's already done. I love
But
those
I
mass
ain't
guys.
root
Yeah,
for the
me
mass
too.
guys.
Me
Me
too.
too.
I rep those guys. So I get it.
And I'm glad TJ transferred, though. He was killing.
Yeah.
He was killing in that conference
The champion,
championship.
yeah, he made that big shot and sent it to overtime.
was
Yeah,
killing.
yeah. Texas A&M and St. Mary's. St. Mary's is one of the hottest teams in the country right now.
I forgot who I picked.
I don't even know who's on Texas A&M.
Me
I
either.
think I picked
Me either. But I'm going with St. Mary's because they're known for having upsets.
I
Does
actually
that
picked
dude's son
Texas.
still go there?
I'm still gonna go with Texas.
Malin, I forgot his name. Played for the Golden State Warriors back in the day. European shooter. Begins with an M?
Yeah, Malachuna,
Malachunas, right?
something like that. It's something like
He
that.
still go there?
Don't know.
Okay. His son was playing a year, I think, a year or two ago in the conference.
He might be. I'll double check. I'll check as we're going
Just to
on
let
right
y'all
now.
know,
And then we got Houston and Idaho.
I don't know.
I got Houston going all the way.
You got-
just so y'all know. So
You do?
let's know. We could. Yeah.
Yeah, hey man.
I got them going all the way.
They might be on a redemption tour.
Exactly.
This team's tough.
I got them going all the way.
Other side, we're going to the West region. Arizona, who I think will be in the national title game.
Me too. Against Houston. Let's go. I'm telling you.
My bad,
that's
what
it.
happened?
Arizona.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Villanova, and I feel like we haven't really been hearing much about Villanova.
I picked Utah
lately.
State. Believe it or not, I picked Utah State.
You pick Utah State. What's Utah State number 9?
I got Utah State too. Why not?
Do they wear? Are they red?
Nah, they
Green?
white
They
and blue.
They're
Yep,
white
and they got the bigs. They got some bigs. They alright, yo. I was watching them play against Utah.
Okay.
So you know, you gotta watch late. When you
Stevie,
watch late in the season,
I'll piggyback off you, man. I'll pick Utah. I'll pick Utah.
I need a couple
Utah
upsets.
Utah State.
I'll see what the Mormons got going on. Wisconsin and High Point.
Wisconsin.
I'll be honest, I don't go against Wisconsin till the Sweet 16.
So who you telling?
Later,
Every
you tell
year,
me,
right?
yeah.
Who you telling?
First couple rounds,
I
you
gotta
better
go with them.
I went south.
Yeah.
Arkansas versus Hawaii's nice, but
I know. This was another one. I'm
they
like,
not-
is Cal gonna lose his game to these guys?
Because that dude, the A-Cuff, man.
But it's a storybook season for Hawaii, though. Ain't this like their last time? What is it? They're doing something.
I don't know, but
Something happened with they're leaving the conference or something like that.
well, A-Cuff might have 45 on him, so yeah.
Said 45.
he might go off for 40. That
He only got 40 minutes.
That dude nice, man. That dude nice. Gonzaga and Kennesaw State. I know some folks that went to Kennesaw.
So we just skipping
over BYU, right? Like that was an automatic
BYU.
joint. I think that was automatic for AJ, right? We just said AJ's winning the first round.
We hope he does, but that might be a tough game for BYU.
That is going to be a tough game.
It is.
It's going to be a tough game.
I already know.
But they're going to pull it
They're
out.
going to win.
Close one. They're going to win a close
They'll
one.
win
Miami and Missouri. Shout out Jay Lucas. Is he the one that's coaching? One of the Lucas boys is coaching. I think it's Jay, the one that is at Oklahoma State.
I got the
I don't know
upset.
which. Is that Missouri?
No, he's at Miami.
I got the upset.
You got the upset, Miami?
Yeah. I got
I
Missouri.
mean, you got Missouri?
Yeah.
I got Miami.
I got Miami. They got a couple killers
I
over
got
there.
Missouri, man.
Purdue and Queens.
I got Purdue going to the
Homeboy
Final
ain't trying to
Four.
lose 2 games in a row.
Yeah, CJ's from he went to Milton Academy. CJ on Purdue. He went to the Milton Academy. So you got a mass kid, you get support. We already talked about this. Good run, Howard, but yeah.
Yeah. We already know.
Georgia versus St. Louis, and I'm going with St. Louis.
Ooh.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
What they got going on? Because I'm going with my home state.
I don't know. I just never heard much of Georgia.
Me either.
Georgia's solid.
And they got a mass kid on there on St. Louis.
Oh.
Dion Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Western Mass. He way out there.
He's one of us.
Yeah. Texas Tech and Akron.
Texas.
Too bad they lost JT Toppin for the season. He was having himself a year. I think he's an All-American.
He got hurt in the conference.
He got hurt, not in the conference. He got hurt a couple weeks before the conference. Tore his ACL.
Oh, my.
Yeah, but he'll be back next year for his senior year. But he was having a good season. He was having a really good season. Alabama and Hofstra.
I wanted to go.
You know
with
Roger's son?
Yeah, my man Jay. I hit
Jaden.
Roger up, man. Like, yo.
Alabama, the point guard can't play or something because he got caught with weed. A pound of
I didn't
weed.
know that either.
Yeah,
I might have to go with Hofstra on this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Hofstra for the upset.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm going with Hofstra with the upset.
We're hoping
We're going to go with Hoff for Jay.
Because Jaden might show up.
Yeah, Jay.
He might show
Hit a
up.
couple of those threes for us, bro. Where they playing at? They in Tampa? Oh, yeah. We liked it down there. We like it in Florida.
Tennessee is going to take on the winners of SMU versus Ohio. I think SMU is going to beat Miami. No, excuse me. I think Miami of Ohio is going to beat SMU. And then they're
going Tennessee.
And then they're going to lose to Tennessee.
I actually did pick that too. Yeah, you're right.
And then they're going to lose to Tennessee. They got that kid Nate Amont, who's I saw him drop 40 in a high school game. The easiest 40 I ever seen somebody get.
Them dudes are men over there though in Miami, Ohio.
Yeah. Virginia and Wright
men
State.
playing.
Yeah,
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. Yeah. And then we got Kentucky and Santa Clara.
Kentucky.
This is actually going to be a close game, though.
I got Kentucky.
You got Kentucky?
It is going to be close though.
You got Kentucky. I'm going with the upset, Santa Clara.
Oh wow. I don't think Kentucky got this far to come this far.
You right.
Yeah, I grabbed Kentucky, and they better not let me down, bro. They've been suspect.
That's exactly. But I thought about that before. They're gone the next round.
Yeah.
I already know that.
Iowa State and Tennessee State. They got the kid. He went to Worcester State and then he transferred over there. And
He went to Worcester State, D3.
Aaron, yeah, his name Aaron. He actually his team won Chico Summer this past summer.
Which kid was he?
Aaron, he was with the Dreads that was shooting.
Okay. Yeah. The shooter.
Yeah. They
I could tell he was D3 at first, but then where he end up going?
So then he's at Tennessee State now.
Oh, okay. Tennessee State.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think who's the dude that coaching there? The former Duke guard.
He was mad at me because I would
Nolan?
never give him no. I would never give him no calls.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
I thought he was shooting. I just thought he shot too much.
He shot a lot. We just gonna we running through this. All right, we just gonna run through this. Following Duke. I think Duke's gonna be in the Final Four.
Yeah, Duke.
Duke's going in the Final Four.
I got St. John's beating Kansas.
Yep.
I got St. John's beating Kansas as well, and then losing to Duke after that.
I got Michigan State.
Yep.
Michigan State over South Florida. I think up here we might have the blue blood battles.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna lead. I think it's gonna be a UConn Duke Sweet 16, or
Yes, sir.
Elite 8. Excuse me.
That's what I thought too. All right, we ready?
We going down to the south, or we
UConn.
gonna pick the one coming out of the
We might as well
east?
pick coming out at the East.
All right. I got Duke over St. John's. It's gonna be a close game though. I don't think Pitino's gonna let it ride like that.
Duke's just tough.
Yeah, they just got a good team.
Yeah, and they've been winning a lot of close games.
Wait a minute. Did St. John's beat Duke this year?
I don't think they played this year.
I think. You sure?
No, I'll double check for you.
Early in the season?
I didn't see any St. John's matchup, but
me
I
either.
could be wrong.
It was either this year or last year.
I'll double check for you.
I haven't been watching that much TV early in the year.
Yeah. As we roll down to the bottom of this thing.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida. And I think Nebraska's been having a good year.
Oh, we're going down? Oh, we already finished it out?
Oh, I got Duke in the Final Four.
Oh, Duke and UConn, right?
Yeah. I got Illinois beating North Carolina.
Duke and St. John's didn't play this year.
Okay. Florida beating.
I got VCU beating Penn, and I got Houston beating St. Mary's. And we're going to have a Florida-Houston matchup, rematch of the national title.
I got Houston coming out in the Final Four.
Yeah.
So I got a matchup with Florida and Vanderbilt, and then I got Florida actually winning again. And then UNC, Illinois, I got UNC. Texas A&M, Houston, I got Houston going all the way, actually.
Yeah, I got Houston and Florida in that Elite Eight, and then Houston and Duke in the Final Four. Didn't they play in the Final Four last year? What was that? Yeah, this might be a little rematch of last year. And then as we move on to the other side, up in the West region, I got U of A going all the way.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
To the Final Four.
I don't think it's gonna be easy though.
Yeah, that game. I think they're gonna run into Arkansas.
I think they're gonna run into Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said Arkansas.
Okay.
But I got Arizona going to the Final Four. I got them beating Gonzaga.
I got them beating Gonzaga too. No, Purdue. Excuse me, Purdue.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I got them beating BYU.
Oh, see? So we all got something different.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
And we're down at the bottom. Michigan, man. I think Elliot Cadeau looked like a whole new player up there in Michigan.
Yeah.
They got a really solid team.
I like Michigan a lot.
I think Texas Tech will get as far as the Sweet 16.
Yeah, Texas, they're going to beat Hofstra.
That's about it.
I actually got Miami beating Virginia.
Got Miami beating Virginia?
Mm-hmm. I think they got a story season, you know what I mean? The story season.
Talking about Miami of Ohio?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can see that, but I got Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I got Michigan beating Iowa State to go to the Final Four.
And I got Michigan beating Tennessee to go to the Final Four.
I got Iowa State, Michigan. I still didn't figure out who's going to win that yet. For real, they're both in the Big Ten, too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, I think I got to go with Michigan, too.
Yeah.
And then in the Final Four, I got Houston beating Duke. And Arizona beating Michigan. And in the winner, I got Houston for redemption.
You got Houston, I got Arizona winning it all.
I got Arizona.
All right, I got Houston. I think it's redemption season.
Yeah.
Even though Arizona beat us in the conference championship.
Yeah, I think they played.
We're 1-1 in the season.
They played 1-1. Okay.
And then they beat us in the conference.
Yeah, I mean, say all this might not even happen.
I just want one for Calvin, man.
Yeah, he been getting so close and so.
I just want one for Calvin.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
I don't let him win it this year.
I love how he, you know what I'm saying, he constructs his teams.
Yeah. I mean, now you got killers. You know what I mean? Yeah. He turns them into monsters. Some of them turn to great pros. Well, productive pros so far.
Right.
They ain't been around long enough to be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, we got Athletes Corner. We got some more stuff to talk about after this. But we got Athletes Corner. Bella dropped in before her flight because she got AAU this weekend down in Pompano, Florida.
Okay.
So she dropped in.
Pompano.
Talk about to talk about her season. Gatorade Player of the Year. They won the prep nationals and all that good stuff. So they did a lot of great things. So check this out, and then we're gonna come back.
Pompano Beach.
Hello, welcome to another edition of Athletes Corner, and today we got a returning guest. We got Miss Bella Owumi. What's going on, Bella?
Nothing much, just chilling, having a great time. Yeah.
Well, a lot's changed in your life since the last time you came here,
Yeah.
right? A lot of good things happening for you. But first of all, you just wrapped up the first year at Tilton. You know, how was you guys winning the national title? National Prep Championship. First of all, just how was this season for you up there?
Yeah, definitely it was a great season. Great players as well. Surrounded by great people. We were very successful this season. I think we only lost 3 games. What was it? So yeah, definitely challenged me a lot, and I think I've had a lot of good skill development time up there. So I'm just continuing that this year, moving forward to my senior year.
How was the adjustment period for you? Because you're going, you know, you had Coach Newhall for like 4 years, and then you get a new coach who, the one game I saw, who's just as I would say fiery and intense as Coach Newhall, right? How was just that adjustment period? Not only adjusting to the new coach, but just like the new teammates and all that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely like qualities that they both embody are like family environment. They're very like father and mother like qualities.
Right.
So like it's good to have that, and going up there knowing that I'm going to be taken care of.
Right.
I had to make sure of that before I transferred. That's something that I wanted. Because I had that at St. Mary's for 5 years that I was there.
Right.
Definitely in my teammates, I played at AU with them for the past 2 years, a lot of them. And I'm going to continue to do that for my last year this year.
Right.
A lot of them are playing MCW, which is a great program. And it's just great to have people that like want you to be better all year round. So
when because you guys are able to have those sessions before the season starts when all the coaches come and all that, so you can just get a feel for each other, right? At what point did you the chemistry built for the team? Was it during those morning sessions that you guys have during the season before the season began?
Yeah, so like our off season is very filled with a lot of workouts. So we have like 6 a.m. Skills training and stuff like that, and then we have open gym, which I think a lot of that chemistry is built.
Right.
We did have like a tiny bit of a struggle in the middle of the season, just with like trusting each other and stuff like that. And I think just like going back to like, hey, I trust you, I want what's best for you, and just like having those team talks and stuff like that, it's just been great. And those things do help as well. So yeah, I'm definitely.
How was it? Because they used you as a point forward this year, right? Did you get used more as a point forward this year than any of your previous times, or was it just like equal amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think like I'm one of the taller players on the floor at all times, so I'm kind of being able to like play all positions. Definitely, and I like noticed during like the national prep school tournament, sometimes I was found as the 1 or I was found as the 2.
Right.
So like a lot of the times, like I'm just able to play a lot of positions. So I mean, it was similar to St. Mary's, like they put me in a lot of positions, mostly forward because I'm a little big. I can use my feet very well, but yeah, I'm just excited to like just get better at everything, ball handling, especially my shooting. So.
Very. Which game would you think? Did you say? Which game would you say that the team chemistry really started to gel and that kind of propelled the ladies on the run that you ladies had? Yeah,
I mean, I think in the middle of the season we played Dexter Southfield. That was a great game for us. I think we had 15 threes with 80% of being assisted, 80% of our points. I think we shot the ball very well, and we just trusted each other, and just I didn't score too much, but I was getting everyone baskets, and that's what like really makes me happy, is to have everyone be happy on the court. And then we had a really good game against, I don't know, I think it was Hoosac. I think that's when I hit the game winner. That was great for us as well. I think we didn't play the best, but it just showed like we can pull through when we come together at the end of those games.
And that game was like one of those low scoring games. Right? It seemed like it seemed like there was just a lid on the basket for both teams in that game.
It did feel like that.
And that was late in the season, right?
That was our last regular season game.
Right. And that helped you guys seal the number one seed?
Yeah, that did.
Right.
Yes.
Playing against teams like New Hampton and Dexter Southfield, some of those teams in the NEPSAC, what was that like? Because some of those teams, they have some really talented players on the team.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them I play with or I know from the circuits, stuff like that. So I just know, like, it's always going to be a fight in those games, definitely. And a lot of great players like Ella Pieper, she's 6'4", she's great, athletic. And then, like, Elise Nagenda from New Hampton, she's a great player. So all those players, like, just, like, make you better in those games, and they push you when they're guarding you or push you on offense to, like, score on them, stuff like that. So I'm just, like, grateful to be a part of that for this year, and then hopefully next year we'll get the same amount of competitiveness.
How did you see your game kind of improve throughout the season? So what improvements did you see from yourself that that was there, but it just got a little bit more amplified?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely like struggled with shooting in the past. I've just been kind of working on my arc over this past season. I think it's getting better, just getting reps up and consistency with that as well, and trusting that. I think that game gave me a lot of confidence coming in the tournament, and I think I'm definitely getting better at that. And then I need to work on my left hand for sure. I feel like I did struggle with that at St. Mary's as well, and I'm just continuing to get better over this past spring, then upcoming fall and summer. So
how's it been playing with Bella? She's heading off to George Washington, but it seemed like you two really had a good connection on the court, especially when you two were in the two-man game, right? How's that playing with her?
It's great. She's a great shooter. She's a great teammate. Just being able to get the ball and trust that she's going to make the right plays is amazing. And I think we got closer as this past year, and just I'm grateful to be a part of that program and get to know her as well. So
yeah, definitely. And you also got last week you were named the Gatorade Player of the Year, right? When you got that announcement, well, what kind of went through your mind when they told you that you won it?
Yeah, so I found out right early in the morning. My coach called me and I was like, oh, like, what is this going to be about? Usually she texts me, so I was like, oh, this is a little scary. So she called me and she was like, you want to check your email? I get the email and it was just your Gatorade Player of the Year for New Hampshire, and that just was like a great blessing for me. I went into the season like pushing for that and wishing for that and just working hard towards that to just so that for that to come true is just a blessing in itself. And my mom was very happy for me, as well as my siblings and my dad. So it's just great to see that I'm doing great things and accomplishing things I want to do.
Right. When you start seeing like all your hard work is starting to pay off, all the things that you had on your checklist, you're starting to check a lot of them. The check mark is there, right? What does that do for you as far as like keep going and adding new goals to what you want to go for your ultimate goal? Yeah,
I mean, just like you said, like just keep pushing. I'm never like satisfied, definitely. So just there's so much to work forward to, and I know like my game has to develop, and as well like those things will come with it, like those accolades and stuff. So just like just making my family proud, and just like thanking God every day that I'm able to wake up and have those opportunities. So.
Yeah, and we know it's the New Hampshire Gatorade Player, but not to my knowledge, I think you're the first player from Lynn to win that award, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we have some people that's probably been candidates, but you, from my recollection, unless there's a historian somewhere that could tell me, but for you being the first player, male or female, from the city of Lynn to get that acknowledgement, how's that? You made history for the city. Yeah,
I mean, definitely. I'm definitely doing that in a lot of aspects, like over time. I mentioned that as well, just like putting the city on the map, putting the area, because it's not really known as much in basketball. So just like, just being grateful as well, and just I'm blessed, to have these little kids look up to me at the YMCA or whatever, and just see that and know that it's possible for them, because I feel like a lot of those kids have like low hopes, but definitely just like to be able to do that and show them and just put a good face on for them.
Yeah, definitely. Also, you were last year you was in the overtime.
Yeah.
Right. That was a process to get on that team, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, I mean, I had to go through the dream trial, and I made it. Luckily, I was one of 5 people. A lot of people got called back from that, but I was one of the few that made it in that moment, which is a really special moment for me as well, because I'm from a small town and a small city. So, I mean, that was amazing. We had a great season. We ended up losing the championship to Sania's Hall team. I think it's called All Nighters, and a game winner. I mean, just looking forward to this year and putting on for that. It's definitely a great environment, good people. So just excited to play against the best players in every circuit.
And also the competition. I'm sure that kind of, you kind of have to, if you're not on on your A game, you're not.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be.
It's definitely you can see that.
Right.
It's a very like confident thing, and everyone has to have confidence in themselves. And like our team was like one of the teams that was like, like they're all right, and we were one to make it to the championship. There was a lot of teams that had more known players. We were the only team that had like really one known player.
Right.
One of my teammates, Lizzie Spate, she was number 80 in the country, and I think she moved up to the top 25. So just from that alone, just getting her name out there, so it's just like possible for that stuff to happen. Yeah.
Hey, right. I know you got to catch a flight because as you said, AU starts. But your former team, they made a deep run, but falling short, right? Despite losing in the state title, but they lost to a team that was
undefeated.
Undefeated, and considered the best team in the state. But how proud are you of them? Because they're such a young team, with a lot of, especially with everyone that either graduated or left, for them to get back to that point, especially and also moving up a division. For those girls.
I mean, I have a lot of love for everyone in that program and everyone at that school. And I was in attendance for like a lot of the games I could be, especially that state championship. It's hard to lose like that in the championship. I don't think I've ever seen anyone at like St. Mary's lose in the championship like that. So it's just kind of rough, but I'm really happy for them that they've made it that far, because if you looked at them beginning of season, no one would have thought that. And just to have that courage in themselves and to be able to push, especially my sister, I think she contributed a good role in that, even if she wasn't scoring. Defensive players, as well as Janae and Jillian and Sky, they provided good defensive effort, and I think they put their best foot forward on defense every time on the floor. Like offense is hard to score sometimes in those environments because you're not used to the depth of the court or the lights or whatever it is. So just like being able to play a decent defensive effort against them, or at least trying. So
I thought the defense kept them in the game as long as possible. It was just the shots just wasn't falling.
They were hitting everything. Great shooting,
especially in that second half. Lastly. Tell us what else you got coming up. You say you got AAU, you say you got overtime. Anything else you got coming up this summer?
So I'm officially I'm doing my officials now. I think I'm taking 4 or 5. Won't disclose the schools yet. We'll see that soon. But I'm just narrowing down my list for recruitment, getting that less stressful for me going into July. And then hopefully committing before the season ends. So
Look, fun times for you. How many offers, if you get off the top of your head, if you can remember?
I think I have 36 as of right now. Hopefully more to come as the season goes by. But
definitely. Well, good luck with AAU this summer, and then good luck with the overtime. Good luck with everything. You're doing a great job, and
thank you.
Happy to see you do it. And also had your brother in the gym, little bro in the gym as well.
Yeah, of course. Just got to get that working with him.
Yeah, definitely. I'll plug in your social media before we get out of here if they want to follow you.
Instagram is Bella.Awumi, and then I think my Twitter X is BellaAwumi24. So,
make sure you follow her. Make sure you check her out. Overtime. That's on the NBA app too. So check that out. And then Bella, always a pleasure. Athletes Corner. We out of here. All the retired folks is at.
I do. I got a nice shorty down there. I'll show you.
All right, and we are back. Before we get into all this other stuff, I got I got suspended from Twitter.
What happened? I see that. What happened?
I have no idea what happened. I just woke up. I was trying to tweet out something from the game I was at last night, and I couldn't tag it. And then I just see
one of the parents got on you, bro.
It said your
parents shut them down.
What happened? How'd that even?
Bruh, the message I received.
That's what I'm saying.
The message I received, they said, basically, I got suspended for using X. That's basically it.
For using X?
Basically it. That was basically it.
What's X? What's that?
I mean, that's Twitter's, slave name. But what they said was, this was the email I got.
He said this slave.
They said, your account was suspended for sending multiple unsolicited @ replies or mentions posting multiple unrelated updates to a trending or popular topic, aggressive and random repost and or liking posts from other accounts.
Somebody reported you.
Misuse of X product features.
Somebody reported you because you said something they didn't like.
I'm not on that.
I'm just like, so you're basically suspending
I
me.
ain't on Twitter either. That's why I was like.
I was like, I was basically being suspended because I used the app. Because I'm just, using it.
Freely.
Yeah.
Very freely.
I'll probably get
Pretty
suspended.
loosely.
I'll probably get suspended the first 10 minutes.
But that was like,
They be like, hey, send me the first 10 minutes. They're like, you done, bro.
but that was hilarious. But last night, the World Baseball Championship Classic happened. Venezuela won it, and how ironic is it that Venezuela beat the USA in this? It's like that's
God don't play.
The irony. Is,
God don't play.
sometimes it's like things just like if you're a comedian and you saw this, it's like sometimes the jokes just
That's why I
write
say,
themselves.
God
man.
don't play,
It was-
man.
I mean, we heard they screwed the. That's been all over social media.
Right.
So, well, I mean, you know how much I care about baseball, bro. So it's like,
Nah, but I understand what he's saying. How we ran up over there.
Y'all took our oil. Y'all kidnapped our president.
We took y'all
yeah.
prized possession. Baseball, that's America's game.
No, that's what I mean. You know, how many people are mad about that? That's why I don't care. Like,
I was sitting there laughing because I'm like, this is the funniest.
I mean, karma's real.
Yeah.
Like, karma is a
said
universal
God
thing
don't
you
play.
can't avoid.
I don't
bro.
understand. God don't play.
But the good thing about this World Baseball Championship Classic, it just shows like how ridiculous like MLB is and how they are as far as like the pricing for tickets to these games.
Yeah.
How diehard fans react to certain things because these dudes was bat flipping, excitement. It's like these old modern baseball fans, they'd be like, they don't want to see players be excited or stuff like that. You bat flip. Next time you go up, they're gonna hit you just because you bat flipped and stuff like that.
Don't go to DR then and watch no game.
But this was.
You know what I'm gonna say? Baseball has a certain type of fan base that they don't really mess with any other sport because they kind of like
American baseball, though, you have to say, because let me tell you, you go to these other countries, as you can see, like DR baseball is like the NBA, bro.
It is.
It's the NBA over there.
But what I mean about certain people, all right, so like my boy watches wrestling. They got like so many black wrestlers coming now that are big, like Obi and all them.
Mm-hmm.
I told him there's a certain type of fan that's gonna split wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
For people who care about it and people that want to be traditional, they want black guys to kind of be like sidekicks and Virgils. You know what I mean? Things like that. So I'm like, baseball has a certain fan base
They want to
that
be like
just
Teddy
doesn't
Long.
want to accept the black flipping. They want to just kind of be like black and white movies rather than put some color in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even some dude tweeted about it. It's like, this is the ethical way of playing baseball, and you hit the home run, you stare at it, and then you run the base. It's like,
You mean flavorless? If I hit a home run, I'm excited because home runs don't happen every day.
at all.
Don't let me hit a home run.
I'm doing all that. I'm doing all that.
All that.
I'm doing all that. Hey, you know what I mean? Might make a baby from the plate.
I'm sending my bat to the outfield.
Somebody
Don't let me
pregnant out there. That's a freak. I'm getting on the plate. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, I've watched I've watched random softball leagues, right? Just dudes randomly playing a softball league on a random day, and there's so much energy to it, right? The family that's sitting there watching, sitting there on a Sunday.
Never mind a home run.
But we also live in a world where like people like you got to be right the right way. If I'm right, don't tell me how to react to being right. I'm gonna be as nuts as I want to be. Because who told y'all to challenge us? But once again, we talk about baseball and all that emotional, sensitive nonsense because they petty being a bunch when they still can't even put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. They can't say nothing.
Yeah, but congrats to Venezuela, though.
Congratulations to Venezuela on the win.
All the highlights I've seen from this World Baseball Classic.
We ain't haters over here.
But also,
We ain't haters
the Red
over
Sox, the Red Sox are the biggest winners because the guys, their team was doing work in this.
Now, question though, is this like
Roman was bomb.
this like part of the Olympic type thing, or happens
This is like its own.
every year, or every 4 years?
No, I think this happens every year.
two.
They have
think
every
it's
other
every
year
two.
or so.
I mean, they should have it every year, personally.
Yeah,
bro.
but it's its own thing. But yeah, it's.
think it's every 2 years.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. I actually watched when I got home. I watched from the 4th inning on. So
Calm as bad.
I watched a few games. I like baseball. You know what I'm saying? So I watched a few games.
But it was funny too. People were saying like, they were kind of sarcastically saying like somebody needs to look into the youth programs in America because why are we losing
Facts
and stuff? But it was
you don't remember what they did to my boys in Chicago?
Yeah, but they were sarcastically saying that because people always like dragging AAU.
Tell me,
You don't remember that? They took the championship away from the kids in Chicago? The Little League championship?
I remember that.
Because one of the kids didn't live in the area?
Oh, I heard about the kids in New York was too old.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
That's Danny Garcia. You're talking about back in 2001.
Yeah, you're talking about that the Dominican kid. No.
15. He was like 15, but he said it was small.
He was a pitcher.
I'm talking about all those little brothers.
I didn't hear
You
about
didn't hear
that.
about that story?
I live under a rock.
Yo, them little brothers went on a run.
Did you say that's
Chicago,
Pedro's
all
cousin?
Yeah, I was messing around.
Those are our cousins in Chicago who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean?
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, man, they did them bad.
I remember that.
They did them bad because one of the kids didn't live in the town. He lived out like 15 minutes away. He used to come to practice every single day. He used to drive.
That's when they'll just find anything they can in their power.
There might have been 2 or 3 of them actually.
It shouldn't even
But
matter,
still,
bro. It shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Like,
if they weren't all black, that wouldn't they wouldn't even have looked into it.
Yeah. Also, they talked about. There was a discussion about that. There was like people saying like the lie that people told that black kids don't like playing baseball. It's like that's a lie. It's just like the access. Baseball is an expensive sport, and
but
it's like
I'll be honest, I'm one of them kids that didn't like baseball as a kid, but I had friends that played it because I'd watch them from the basketball court play Little League.
Here's what I suggest for guys that don't really know too much about baseball. If you're ever in Philly, right, Philadelphia, go to the Negro League Baseball Hall of Fame. The Negro League Baseball Museum, bro. You'll feel totally different about us in baseball.
I feel the same.
That was our game.
I feel the same though.
But we played it like with flair. We played it like how we would play it.
I'll tell you why I didn't gravitate to baseball. I didn't like the tight pants.
We wore baggy pants.
But I'm saying, growing up, you seen MLB and all that, them tight ass pants, booty all
That's MLB.
cuffed up. I'm just saying,
That ain't Negro League.
bro. As a kid, that's what you got to put on anyway.
know,
so I
but
wasn't
did you hear
putting
what I
that
said?
on. I get that, but what you saw in the Negro leagues in Little League, you still got to wear that trash.
When you go, you're gonna be like, yo,
No.
I didn't know this. Nah, just the history though. Just the history. I love it.
You know, we all kind of grew up on Black history and all that. My thing is though, like them tight ass pants, I was not putting them on.
I was thinking about
Manny brought back that having swag and baggy pants because nobody's wearing no baggy pants.
He got that from us. I need you to understand
I understand all that, but
Alright.
how pants look ain't gonna change my view. You know what I mean? When I see them, when I know what I gotta put on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was a very aware kid. You know what I mean? Very aware. I wish I was naive that you could lie to me as a kid, but you couldn't lie to me as a kid.
So you never played Little League?
Nah,
because
I
of the
watched my
pants?
friends do it. I wasn't wearing that type shit.
Yeah, but my shit wasn't tight. Excuse my language. I played Little League too. I played Little League too, but I wore my baggy pants.
what's wrong with y'all?
But listen, the Negro League Museum, unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
It's in Philadelphia. If you're ever in Philly, go check out the museum.
As we move on.
Hold on, wait. Before, one more thing.
No, you good.
The Negro League used to beat the Major League Baseball like 50 runs to 2 every time they played.
And I'm well versed in my Black history. I just,
Did you know that?
fashion is my thing, bro. So I'm not putting that on.
He's still on the pants.
Sorry.
What about the So you never played football either? Because those some tight ass pants too.
My parents made sure I missed tryouts every year. Yeah, I got in trouble at elementary. Yo, they wouldn't even allow me to try out in elementary school for basketball. I wasn't even allowed to try out.
Oh my
Think I want to be able to play 2 sports?
All right, some other
Kicking me out
dudes.
the house. Go. You're not missing practice.
All right, so Tatum made his return a couple weeks ago. Looked pretty fine. On minutes restriction, but they look like a whole different team now. Like we was talking about that ball moving around and guys getting open shots. Guys getting more open looks now. And right now they're still in contention for that 1 seed. So
They're only getting all these looks and he's not comfortable yet. Next year come around, he's going to go back to what it was.
hey man,
He's definitely not comfortable.
Now, he don't look comfortable running all the time.
That was recent? Damn. Okay. He did that against the Pacers? That was recent? Or was that an old?
These are old.
Yeah, that had to be old.
These are old.
Why you even Pedro? You got people up here.
He got
Nah, this is a new game. That was recent.
Yeah,
The Dallas game, but the Pacers?
It's just highlights.
Yeah, but we got to show the highlights of him after the injury.
Mr. Dunks?
Yes. Oh, that is the point.
the one that slipped out his. Yeah.
Yo, I love the Celtics. But listen.
The other night they played Phoenix. 4 guys in double figures. Brown had 40.
Yeah.
White had 21. Tatum had 21. Pritchard had 19 off the bench. And yeah, man, they're trying to end the season off on a high note.
I feel indifferent about it, right? Or at least I did early, right? I felt like Brown was going to Tatum was going to take away from Brown, and that was going to upset me. But then he dropped 40. That let me know, okay, he's still Brown.
I think Tatum probably had a conversation with Brown. Like, I'm gonna come back, but bro, you've been killing. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
I hope that's what they had, because that's what I would have did.
I mean,
it's no different. It's no different when you're like a star on the bench and the guys are killing. You're like, nah, let them keep going because it's working.
Got it going, right?
And then when stuff starts falling apart, I'm gonna go back in there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So like,
real play.
I'm hoping that's what the conversation was. That's what I would do.
From the games I've seen and like the stats I've seen, I mean, the shot selections. The shots is pretty much the same for mostly everybody.
Everybody's getting the same shots.
Everybody's getting the same amount of shots. Yeah. So
somebody had to lose shots though. Because Gucci's gone.
I mean, Tatum's not taking as many.
Yeah.
But my thing is though, what happens next season when he's actually comfortable? He gonna just say, "Hey, everybody, we're all on the same page"? Hell no. He's gonna go back to the Brown Tatum show.
And they saying one of them's leaving.
But he gets paid to do that though. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't none of them leaving anytime soon, man. They locked up, but they got a chance to actually make the finals. They
probably will.
They had a chance anyways without Tatum. So like, it's not like it's.
The only one, Cleveland might give them a little run for their money.
I don't think so.
I just don't want it to be like they add a star, everybody's so in awe, and then it don't work in the playoffs. Because they got embarrassed last season.
Yeah, Cleveland.
How they went out, so
I don't trust Cleveland.
Yo, and Tatum was playing, and he wasn't looking good.
Yeah. Cleveland, I don't trust them. Detroit, yeah.
All right.
New York, Cat still wants to be a guard instead of the big man that he is.
I mean, I'm not against Detroit though. I don't.
Me either.
You gotta see what they can do since they haven't been able to show anybody yet. So that's a wild card.
The playoffs is a whole new season too.
That's a wild card too.
And lately, Detroit's been I
like Detroit.
They've kind of been on the down.
Detroit's like the girl that lost all that weight. And you don't know how she look until you see her in person. Then it's like, damn, you look good, girl, compared to like having all type of stuff flapping around. You don't know what you're gonna see.
This dude here. Bam Adebayo dropped the most hilarious 83 points last week.
I'm just saying, bro. You got 2 ways you can look at it.
Yeah, Bam dropped 83 last week. He took 43 free throws. They started fouling to get extra possessions. They were doing everything you would do in 2K for him to get 83 points, and I thought it was hilarious.
Can I speak?
I thought it was hilarious.
Coming from a Heat fan, I say like, yeah, good for him. But some of the stuff was crazy.
Bruh, it was,
I don't care that much to get in all the arms about it, but it's like some of that stuff was just crazy.
They let him score. They let him score. I was watching.
Yeah, but
he didn't.
Also, some folks
20 of those points he didn't even earn. They gave him those.
That's why I was like, it's good for him, but it's just like I don't get too into
some
that.
folks are like, every team from now on until the rest of the season's over, they should just circle the Wizards and just try to get the
But my thing is though, when they was talking about other players, like didn't Luka have like 70 like in 3 quarters? So he could have easily did the same thing, but once again, they chose to sit him down.
My man too, Booker.
You know what I mean?
Too.
Yeah, but
I just don't like the explaining yourself. I'm Bam. I did it. I'm moving on, bro. Because honestly, you could have sat down if you wanted to. You could have been like, I'm not playing the full.
They should have kept him in and do 100.
You're right. You might as well. But
But
Kobe, man, Kobe earned his.
Man, it was hilarious.
Nothing was given in that game.
Man, it was hilarious. That whole 80, that was hilarious.
Different era.
That's something I would do in 2K.
It was just messy looking. That's all. It was just messy. Like it wasn't in the flow of things.
Challenging calls to get extra possession.
40 free throws.
But then people talking about Dave Robinson. Yeah, you can give him the ball. You can give the ball all you want. But like when you're just purposely doing obnoxious stuff to make it seem like you guys aren't even playing the game anymore. It's just, you know what I mean? So it's
hilarious.
like, come on.
Straight hilarious.
Like, once you get the scoring title, yeah, we can give you the ball every possession. So what? But we're not gonna just blatantly just be fouling people, missing shots, and doing this. So that's why I say good for him. But I don't.
That's the sabotage 83.
I don't get it.
Put the asterisk next to it.
I don't get it. You know.
This is the funniest 83 ever. You gonna skip
Put the asterisk.
We ain't never seen 83 before till now.
Right.
None of us, right?
Boxing update. What we got? No big fights coming up. Right
Nah, ain't
now,
no
but
fights coming
some
up.
News
Yeah,
coming
we
up.
got
There's some news.
We got so as far as the fights coming up, we got Keith Thurman. He's fighting Fundora. You know what I'm saying? They got a nice little card. I'm not sure right now who's on that card, but like I was telling Pedro, I got this gonna be a good fight. I still don't know. I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna win yet. It says October 25th, but the fight is March 28th or something like that.
Question.
What's up?
This is not to this at all. When they're gonna start actually running boxing the way it should be?
Okay, so that's before
don't talk about Shakur.
No.
The interview.
Yeah.
When they're gonna start running boxing the way
So
it should
before
be.
you came in, we was talking about that, Pedro and Mook and myself. So the news is Zuffa Boxing. Dana White, who runs UFC, started a boxing league called Zuffa, and it's like its own entity. It's kind of like.
Stand for? Do you know?
I never got into it, but he kind of partnered with Turkey Al-Sheikh, who also owns the Ring magazine. So the discussion that's going on now is Zuffa is only gonna recognize Zuffa champions and the Ring magazine champions. So all these other sanctioning bodies, WBC, that's been around for however.
Screw jobs.
Yep. WBA.
Cutting holes in your pockets.
IBF, all that, right. So that's exactly what they were doing. So Dana decided, look, I'm changing the game. I'm going to change the game. I'm going to sign all these guys. I'm going to give them the money that they want. But eventually, it's going to turn into a monopoly, just like UFC did. So right now, all these guys, he's going to sign fighters like Shakur for $60 million. He gave Conor Ben $15 million for a one-deal fight. He's probably going to sign David.
Hold on, Dana's going to be the one overseeing all this?
He is. He runs it.
This is hit him. I don't like it.
See,
I don't like it.
A lot of people feel the same way you feel about it. Trust me. So, it's like this. But the good thing about it is
Dana.
the best are going to fight the best. So the fans are going to win. The fans are going to win. But as far as like business, it's going to turn into a monopoly, just like the UFC or the WWE, where they're going to have their own set of guys, and it's going to be a certain type of entertainment. And
Yeah, that's a problem.
I think the ring is even like its own shape or something like that.
I'll be brutally honest. This is what ruins things. You need competition. For you to be the only thing there,
Right.
You don't have to improve. You don't have to reinvent. You don't have to get better every year. You can just stay the same. No different than video games. And you got only 2K.
Do you know he's getting? So listen.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
So he's getting sued for $1 billion because of this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, y'all didn't know this?
No.
So Frank Warren, you guys know who Frank Warren is? Okay, so Frank Warren, he runs Queensberry Boxing.
Okay.
Guys like Daniel Dubois and all of that. So he's suing Zuffa. He's suing Dana White because he's saying that he's kind of trying to do a monopoly. You know what I'm saying? With that, and he didn't involve them. So he's cutting out of their pockets. So he's suing them for $1 billion, saying that he would have made $1 billion if Dana didn't start Zuffa.
Good luck.
I just don't like when people try to corner the market and make it only one thing because the product ends up being trash.
Right.
Because you don't care about your product after a while. You're just so bent on just your product being your product, you don't want to improve it because there's no other competition to force you to improve it.
His argument is UFC. He's like, is that product trash?
It's hit or miss with me.
I mean,
Because I'll be honest, remember like I said years ago, UFC is no different than strip club. Boxing's like the ballet. Everybody can't sit at a ballet. Everybody will go to a strip club.
Listen, you know me in boxing. Boxing
you
is
got
the
people
best
that smell
sport.
like armpit that can't fight at all trying to talk to us about fighting. It's like, whoa, bro, you ain't got no hands, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? You scratch your ass with your elbow. Get out of here.
It's crazy. But I feel you on that. A lot of people feel the same way you feel about the UFC,
No different than
Zuffa boxing.
Restaurants and fast food.
Oh my God.
UFC, boxing. UFC's always gonna get everybody's eyes because hands and feet, elbows, and everything.
Yeah, everything.
Boxing, you gotta actually have a certain skill set.
Yeah, skills.
You gotta have
Science.
hands.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't got no hands, go to UFC and wrestle people. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So it's the floodgates.
But he's not trying to turn boxing into UFC. I'm just talking about on a business level, not on a skill level. I'm talking about
No,
on a
I'm
business
talking
level.
about the business level. When you only have one thing to look at and nothing's challenging it, it's gonna just crumble after a while.
Right, but what's challenging it is Golden Boy, which is De La Hoya, Eddie Matchroom, which is
But like with the monopoly though, aren't they gonna kind of like weed them out at some point and just
right,
be,
and that's
that's
the
what
whole
I mean,
point.
like-
He's using his money to do it, to sign all these guys, to weed them away from these other guys. Like he took Conor Ben for $15 million. He took him away from Eddie Hearn. But it's only for a one-fight deal, though. See, they're not looking at it that way. It's only a one-fight deal. So now Conor Ben can go back to Matchroom and, like, things were normal.
That one fight, it's like something when you tasted something you never had before.
Exactly.
Only a sucker wouldn't see that.
We all know that.
You get what I'm saying?
As far as Conor Ben. Now, Shakur Stevenson, that's a totally different story because he's already established. He's already Shakur. Everybody knows about it. So Shakur's like, I just want the bag. Oh, you're going to give me what? You're going to give me $60 million for 3 fights? Line them up.
But he knows what T-bone and filet mignon tastes like. These other guys only know what Salisbury steak tastes like. So when you hit them a little bit of filet mignon, they're like, oh, I might, you know. So that's what I
Yep.
mean about like
And
that one fight there was a trap.
Listen, and that's what. See, you're smart, and that's why. And so that's why they, my man's pissed off.
Yeah.
What's the Golden Boy? What's his name? Oscar's pissed. Eddie Hearn's pissed. All of them, they all mad because of that same thing.
I mean, once you go to Roof Chris, you ain't really trying to go to Uno,
Right, that's what I'm
99.
saying. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
Like, I mean, I like them all, but you get my drift. Some people,
I totally get
once
it.
they get a taste for something, they don't want to go back.
Yeah. Once you get that good, you don't want that sour.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said it.
Hey man, let's go to these
Tell her to go
interviews.
somewhere else.
Let's go to these interviews. We feel we get out of here. Check these interviews out. We're gonna come back and wrap this thing up.
Tell her to go somewhere else. You don't want that sour stuff.
Coach, low scoring game today, but you guys are able to win it. Resilience.
Yeah, so tough, man. So proud of the kids. So tough. It's the last 2 games, really. You know, not our best performances offensively at all. Credit to Plymouth South for having a lot to do with that. But we couldn't throw it in the ocean tonight. But man, those guys, we guarded. Those kids guarded. They rebounded. They made big plays. They played every possession, you know, one at a time, and they stuck together and they fought and they got it done. And I'm so proud of them, and couldn't be happier for them to be moving on.
Some guys were in foul trouble, but they tough things. But what does that say about these guys going like to the adversity they face, going being down at the half, almost giving up the lead, and execute late?
Listen, bro, resilience, adversity isn't something you can just like be about. You got to go through it. And our guys have gone through it now, and they're continuing to go through it, and they're getting tough. And you can see it with every game. They're getting more mentally tough. They're not cracking, right? These guys are on a mission. They don't give it. They don't care how it gets done. They just want to win, right? And we're getting that, and we're coming together. And the guys, you know, the guys just playing every play, and luckily tonight we got it done.
You back-to-back years, different location, though, but does the feeling you changed, you know?
No, man, I'm just super fortunate, man. And I just got a great bunch of coaches, great bunch of kids, great schools that show us support, and kids that just work hard and a hell of a lot of luck. So we'll keep trying, man. We'll keep grinding, and we'll see what we can do this weekend.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
Fellas, first of all, just talk to me about that last 22 seconds. Talk about up and down 22 seconds of changing momentum each side, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, but I know I had the team behind me. I just knew we could pull it off, and that's what we do best. We come in clutch, we got guys like Roki, Jake, Jason, everybody. We all stepped up today and we're ready to play.
How big was that shot by Johnny right there, right after they took that lead? You know.
Yo, I don't think Johnny hit a shot all game. And then just in the clutch, and I kept telling him, Johnny, it's going to come to you, it's going to come to you. And he kept listening, and it did. And I'm truly proud of Johnny for that, honestly. And getting that stop at the end. The player of the game is Johnny for sure. He played his ass off today.
Right. What's kind of the emotions? You know, what's kind of your guys' lasting memories right now of this team and just everything you guys accomplished this season?
I'm not gonna lie, it's everything. I'm just proud of the team, proud of everyone. We played hard all year.
We've been facing a lot of adversity, and we always talk about this since the summer, since we've been together. And all we did was just believe in us and believe in our guys, and here we are right now. We got it done.
All right, Gabe, a little bit of foul trouble, but you made the big plays. You got some big blocks. But first of all, how you feeling right now? Because you talked about how you guys were so close last year.
Honestly, I'm feeling blessed, you know. Like what Jason said earlier, we've been working on this since the fall, since the summer, and just like the results came in, we came out on top, you know, had a great group of guys. You know, everybody made it together. It's not just one person, so I'm just blessed to be on a team like this.
Yeah, you guys talk about everybody made a lot of big plays. It seems like early on, Jason, you came off the bench making plays. Rowan, you made a big three when they had the momentum going to push the lead back a little bit. Just like, what does that show about this team that, you know, when you guys need it most, guys 1 through 5, 1 through 10 could step up and make the plays?
Everyone comes through at their certain point. Everyone can go on this team. Everyone. We've been saying that since the first game of the season. Everyone on this team can score the ball at any type of level of basketball. And it's just about trust and confidence. That's all it is.
And honestly, bro, we share the ball well. We just do everything team first mentality, you know, because that's what the best winning teams do. They just worry not about themselves, you know. It may not be what you want, but if it leads to winning, then you'll do anything to win, so.
Lastly, did y'all see John's dad get on the court? With the Greek flag? What is yeah, he's up there.
Yes, sir, Nick. Yeah.
Fellas, congrats on everything. Thank you. Yeah, my man was out here. All right, Jake, you're a state champion, man. First of all, how you feeling right now?
It's the best feeling I've ever had in my life. I'm just extremely grateful.
I mean, talk to me about that last 20 seconds of the game. That might have been the wildest 20 seconds of basketball.
Might have been the most stress I've ever had. I thought that last shot was in. Jimmy was killing all game. His mid-range, he got the best midi. I thought it was in, but I think we grinded out as a group. We got it done at the end.
Yeah, no, you're right. From our view at the top, it looked like it was going in, but good job of you guys putting 3 hands on him for him to, yeah. How is, what's kind of your memories, what's kind of like your feelings right now about not getting there last year and being able to come back and you guys redeeming yourselves to be able to win in the way you guys did, because the last 3 games, it's been 1-score games.
Yes, sir. Last year, that was the worst feeling. Losing in the Final Four, no one wants to lose. And I think those guys that are returning, we talked to each other before the season. That's not going to happen again. And I think that this group of guys have worked extremely hard. I don't think a team in the MIAA has worked harder than us, and we deserve it.
For you personally, you got to do a lot. You got a lot of responsibility. Plus, you came in, you got a lot of pressure on you, right? How are you just able to this entire season be able to stay calm under pressure, not get out of your character, and just play your game and do what you need to do for the team to win?
Well, the group of guys I have around me are awesome. They give me the confidence to do what I have to do. Everyone around me can score. Everyone around me can play basketball. We got such a great team, and I have a coach that has all the confidence in me, has all the faith in me, and I'm just extremely grateful for the group of guys I have around me.
Lastly, you see John's dad on the court with us. How did he get on the court? Oh,
he went through the staff. Well, I don't even know, but hey, he got lit with us. So
yeah, shout out to Pops, man. My man, congrats on a great season, man.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Johnny, man, they went up. You came down, knocked down that big three, put you guys back up. Just explain that last 22 seconds of the game, man.
Last 22 seconds, that was just us working together. We're in the huddle, and we knew what it was about. We knew what we had to do to get the win. Talking in the huddle saying, we practiced for this. We've been in these games before. I mean, we were ready for the situation, and the results showed what happened.
First of all, what are your emotions emotions right now. Like this was a roller coaster game that second half, right? How are you feeling right now?
I mean, we were up by 10, I think 10 going out of half. We knew it wasn't over. We knew they were going to come out hungry, even hungrier than they came in. So we just wanted to capitalize, work harder, and not give in. But that's a really well-coached team. They were ready to be facing adversity. So, I mean, we just had to respond.
What's kind of like your last impressions of this season and, everything that you guys accomplished and, some of the ups and downs you guys had a little bit, but the accomplishments that you guys were able to have this season?
I just love this team. Every kid deserves it. Everyone's so well together, well put together, so much chemistry. I mean, the fall and the summer, we've been working for this. It was just this moment finally came. This week was so long. These kids just deserve it. I mean, this is one of the best days of my life. So I'm just so happy it went this way.
All right, how'd your dad get on the court?
Bro, oh my God, bro. Came out with the Greek flag and everything. Oh my God. He acted like he won the game.
All right, shout out to Pops, but congratulations on, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Have y'all? I sent Todd this, but this Afro Man child is the funniest thing.
Oh, that was Afro Man.
Yeah,
I knew he looked familiar. I showed my boy Ronnie that we were just dying.
Yeah, Afro Man.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, he's
that dude. Yeah.
So he's got a trial going on right now because he's suing the police department because they broke in his house. They had a search warrant allegedly for his house for kidnapping and all other stuff. So they did a raid on his house. They found nothing. They took his money. They broke his door. They broke his fence. And he got it all on camera. And then and he's being petty. He made music videos about each of the cops that were in that did something that.
And it was illegal, right? They had no warrant.
They had a warrant, but I don't even know why it was his house because his house was the one picked out in that warrant because.
Question based on the song, there might be a reason why his house was picked.
All those songs came out afterwards. They came out afterwards.
Are they true?
Well, he said some of it was exaggerated, but some of the stuff he said was true. It's like the part about them stealing his money, them breaking, because it's all on camera. But the other stuff,
him with the missus.
No, he even said it himself. He's like, it's exaggerated, but it's my freedom of speech. So, but the whole trial.
Somebody's girl.
The whole trial is.
Show you after the show,
man, just go on social media. Just type in Afro Man trial. The whole thing is hilarious, man, and he's very unapologetic and. There was one cop he was talking about. I'm gonna show you. I'll show you. This was the point. The whole trial is a mess and hilarious, but. Shout out to Afro.
How much money's involved?
They stole thousands from him, and then when they returned it, it was $400 short.
Oh my God, they couldn't even his money back.
Yeah, so one of the cops was just like, "Oh, I must have miscounted it or something like that."
They took $400 from him.
I'm telling you,
they took stacks.
I would have took it all.
They took stacks. They took the stacks of money, but when they returned the money, he was $400 wasn't there. $400
That's crazy.
But it's hilarious.
For you to have to return the money, you should lose your job, bro. You're a thief now. You're no longer upholding the law.
That's what I mean. You had to return it.
You were now a criminal.
Hilarious.
You had to return it.
Hilarious.
That's embarrassing.
It's beyond embarrassing.
But we got to get up out of here, folks. We'll catch y'all next
St. Mary's.
Yeah, shout out to the
Congratulations, yes, to St. Mary's. They're the only state champion.
Yeah, they're the only ones. Shout out to Salem winning their first one in 31 years.
Hey, I called it.
Shout out to Medfield girls, 3 in a row. Well, they might go for 4 in a row because they got to be able to come back next year.
Hopefully they don't, man. St. Mary's, man.
On record, though, before we go, when Salem beat St. Mary's, that's when I knew they was going to be the champion.
That's dope.
Of the state.
That's dope.
And I also knew And I also knew St. Mary's was going to win their division too. Though.
It's funny because the team that gave them the hardest match, it was Charlestown, and Charlestown could have easily won that game. That's hilarious. That's funny.
What, against Salem?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I know what that was about.
Charlestown was the only team that came with one possession of them, and they actually had a chance to win that game.
I just think it was dope.
Huey.
I mean,
he was a great coach.
We're out of here, folks. We got the rest of this, yo. The rest of this, you can't hear what we're going to talk about. But peace out, folks. We'll catch y'all next week.
All right.
Yeah, Charlestown could have won that game. That was hilarious. Time out.